Hey guys, Elise Williams here, tuning in again for another amazing product video about the Ocean Avenue Wave System products. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Empower, which I'm telling you, as excited as I've been about all of these products and how powerful I see the impact that these products have, this one is extremely special because, just after really reading and watching videos and really getting an understanding for what this product does, how it can impact your life and your family's life is truly, truly powerful. And whether you've watched the other videos or not, really tune into this video, because I know personally for my family and a lot of other families that I know, this is a product that can dramatically change people's lives, okay? If you have not seen any of my product videos, after you watch this one, I definitely recommend that you go and watch them. If you've never seen my videos before and don't know who I am Elise Williams. I live here in North Carolina with my beautiful family. I have an amazing husband and 5 incredible children, 4 of which are 11 and under. And I've also been a fitness coach for 25 years. So it's very important to me for me to come on camera and make videos and utilize social media to get the word out there about a product. I have to stand behind it 150%, and that's exactly where I'm at with these Ocean Avenue Wave System products. I have truly, in my entire career, in my entire life, because I've grown up around health and nutrition, I have never seen anything as powerful as these products that Franco Cavalieri has created. Now, Franco is a nutraceutical biochemist. He's also a professor at the University of British Columbia in Canada and has spent the last decade of his life really starting out just personally finding products that he needed to use, and now has allowed all of us to utilize these amazing formulations that he has created. And this specific product, Empower, is something that literally changed Franco's life, because a while ago, he was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, which, if you don't know a whole lot about that, it can be a deadly disease and you can literally bleed to death. And so this product was something that he created to literally change his life and to save his life, and that's exactly what it did. And so he has perfected the formulation in a way that all of us can benefit from it in one way or another. Because what Empower does is it helps with inflammation. And if you don't know anything about inflammation, or you haven't really learned or studied it at all, you really truly need to understand that inflammation has been found to be the root of most, if not all, diseases, okay? So what I wanted to start off with is just go through a list of diseases that have been found to be caused by inflammation in the body. Things like allergies, arthritis, atherosclerosis, and really all forms of heart disease, autoimmunity disorders, which the whole list of diseases fall under that category, bursitis, cancer, diabetes, neurological disorders including ADD, ADHD, Alzheimer's, autism, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, tendinitis. Things like obesity have been related to inflammation, chronic fatigue, or just feeling tired in general, fibromyalgia, cholesterol. We never think about cholesterol being linked to inflammation or oxidation, which we're going to talk about how those work together. But something like LDL is fine on its own, or when it's healthy, but when that LDL oxidizes, that's when it can raise your cholesterol levels. And even things like asthma are now being linked to inflammation. So let's talk about the 2 core ingredients that are in Empower, which is turmeric and curcumin. And again, if you just go and Google turmeric and curcumin benefits, I know when I did it, the first website that came up was Mercola.com, and that is a website that I have used so much over the last year to truly do my due diligence of just any ingredient or herb or anything that I would put in my body or my family's body, and it is truly a huge resource of information. So you may have seen other products with turmeric and curcumin in it, but again, we got to break down how those products are formulated. And most of those products with those ingredients add synergists to help with the bioavailability. Okay, they have to add something to make it more available in the body. Well, what Franco has done and what he perfected over 10 years of time is he actually just takes the exact specific extracts that he needs out of those ingredients, and he actually is able to get them in such small form that it is easily absorbed into the body and into the cell. So again, it's not just throwing a bunch of ingredients together and being able to throw it on the label because these ingredients are causing kind of a buzz. It's really being able to, on a biochemical level, go in there and extract exactly what is needed, and not only do that, but be able to extract it in a way that our bodies can actually use it, as opposed to taking it and literally flushing it down the toilet. Okay, let's keep it real. Here's something that is really amazing to me is these ingredients and the way that Franco has formulated them, they actually enhance tumor suppressor genes. So again, what is a tumor suppressor gene? It's actually a gene that protects a cell from one step on the path to cancer. And when this gene is not functioning fully, that's when the cell can progress all the way and the cancer can take over someone's body. Now, this is something that's really close to my heart because I lost my mom to breast cancer over 3 years ago. And, so I'm always in the pursuit of what I can do to help people that are currently dealing with this, because it is truly an epidemic. I mean, 1 out of 2 people now are going to get cancer. So what if there's something that we can do to prevent that? Now, I'm not making claims, okay, saying Empower will cure cancer or stop cancer. What I'm saying is the ingredients and the formulation are going to truly make a difference on a cellular level, okay? And just remember, all soreness and stiffness is caused by inflammation. So, I don't care who you are, I can pretty much pull anyone off the street, especially if they're over 30 or 40, and ask if they ever suffer from any kind of just overall general stiffness and soreness, and they will absolutely say yes. And that's because we all have some sort of subclinical inflammation going on in our body. And that just naturally happens with age. So what happens is, I'm going to kind of jump around in my notes here, is that what happens is our body and our cells start to oxidize. And that is kind of like, if you open an apple or bite an apple and it starts to brown, that's what oxidation is. And if you just leave it like that, eventually it's going to rot, right? Well, that basically happens in our body, and it's constantly kind of rusting and breaking down unless we're giving it what it needs to stop that cycle of oxidation, which is therefore leading to inflammation. So what we can do is we can actually change the effect that oxidation is having in our body, because typically, we're kind of just on this gradual decline, and that subclinical information is showing up in different ways in our body. Well, if we can put something like Empower in our body to actually even just stop the decline and change the entire platform of what is going on in our body, imagine what that alone can do. And that gradual deterioration that a lot of us that are experiencing, and just thinking that naturally goes on with age, imagine if we could break that cycle and we could actually get our body functioning again like it was when it was younger, okay? So here's the deal. I've talked about how this one product can change your life, but all of these products work together synergistically, and they all in some way or another work on the inflammatory cascade that is naturally going on in your body, but all the different products work on a different pathway. Okay, so that's how all of these products, if you use them all together, it will make a huge impact in your life. And even things like memory loss that we think just naturally happens with age or with having more and more children, right? Memory loss is actually oxygenation and inflammation going on in the brain, okay? So cancer thrives in inflammation. Stress causes oxidation and therefore leads to inflammation. And it just basically reduces your resilience to any disease that's going on in your body, okay? So even something like weight loss is being found that it's truly inflammation in your body. So you can naturally lose weight because you're lowering the inflammation that is interfering with insulin thermogenesis in your body. So, you know, again, you guys, it's a product that if you went to your doctor and they said, use this, and a lot of you guys are already on a prescription for inflammation or for just overall pain in your body, whether it's any of these things that I've listed here, if they give you a prescription, you just take it. You don't really think too much about it, and you know, you deal with the side effects. You just kind of think that that's something that you naturally need to deal with. Well, there is truly a way to change your body. Our bodies were created to heal themselves. If you get a cut on your hand, it's naturally going to start to close up and form a scab and heal and get to the point where you may not even ever have a scar there at all. That's because our bodies were made to heal itself. So the more we keep pumping it with synthetic ways to fix it, the more our bodies are breaking down, then that synthetic ingredient is causing another response in our body that requires another synthetic ingredient, and it just really causes our bodies to just die from the inside, literally. So if you can take something like Empower, even if you just tried it for 30 days, right? If your doctor told you to do it, you would do it without even think about it. You wouldn't even think about how much it costs. But for some reason, we're programmed to believe that there's a natural alternative. It must be kooky, or, you know, it must be some kind of scam or something like that. Come on, you guys, we have to be smarter about what we're putting in our bodies, about what we're putting in our families' bodies, and just not, you know, throw it in our mouth and swallow it down because someone told us to do it. We have to do our own due diligence. We have to take responsibility for the body and the one temple that we have here on earth. So if you can take something like Empower 3 times a day that can dramatically change the way that your body is oxidizing and causing inflammation in your body on a daily basis, that can change your life, you guys. That can change your family's life. I know if my mom was still here, I truly, truly believe this would have made a difference in her life. And now I have the opportunity to personally see what it does to some other people that are close to me that are dealing with the same thing. So something like Empower, I highly encourage you, just put it in your body for 30 days. Put it in your family's body for 30 days and just see what happens, okay? So thanks again for tuning in, you guys. My goal, my mission, my intention is just to truly change your life, for you to truly feel amazing and not to feel like, oh, well, I'm just getting older and I'm naturally supposed to just feel horrible and tired and stiff and be riddled with disease. That is not what we were created and put here on earth to do. So thanks again, you guys, for tuning in. Make sure to check out all of the other videos that I've done, very specifically breaking down all of the awesome and life-changing products that are here with the Ocean Avenue Wave System. Stay tuned. There's lots more information where this came from. Talk to you soon. Get back to the person that shared this video with you, or get back to me directly so I can help you get on this road to recovery. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.